Hi again. I've been really bad at making videos, so I'm sorry. Today I wrote down whoop, whoop, right here a list of things I wanted to talk about. So here we go. I'm gonna finally update this and make a new video for Amikinda. And I'm sorry I haven't been making any, but like really no one's been making many at all except like Matt. Bravo, Matt. Um, all right, Matthew, you asked like if we've tried everything, and I try literally everything, like in regards to food and stuff and like drinks, like I'll just try it. And my host dad calls them Mutprobe or the Proben, which is like bravery tests. So like every time I try a new thing, I guess it's called a Mutprobe, and so I've had quite a few of those, sometimes multiple in one day, and I really liked Weisswurst, and I think it's called like rouladen or something. I don't know. It's like this weird thing. It's like a weird grill, and you have these little pans, like mini pans like this big, and you put a bunch of stuff in it, like vegetables and like corn. We had corn in ours, and then you put a piece of cheese over, like special cheese for it, and then you put it under like the grill, like in between this little thing, and then it like melts and comes together, and it's really really good. I also like this thing. It's really gross. It's like pulverized meat, and it's like you put it on pretzels. It's called Streichwurst, and I really like Döners. However, I have not had like a real one. The only one I ate was one that I stole from someone one night, like really late at night. I didn't even know the person. I just like took it to have a bite of it and then walked away with the rest of it. So yeah. Yeah, so those are my mood proben. One thing I want to talk about is dialects and how that's like the toughest thing. I would say that and like getting my accent correct. But that goes, I'm holding a paintbrush, sorry. Um, that goes with like together, like accents and dialects go together, I think. I'm in Bayern, so southern Germany, and I'm living near Augsburg, and so there's Bayerisch, but then there's also a dialect in Augsburg, and it's just so confusing. And Straßenbahn here is pronounced, oh wow, it's pronounced Straßenbahn, and it's just like so confusing. Like I cannot understand bus drivers at all. Like it's because they have like lived here their whole life, and it's so tough to understand them. They're like the people I can't understand. It's so tough. So yeah, that's really difficult. Like when my family doesn't really have much of a dialect, but when we're with like our neighbors and everything, then everyone gets a dialect, and it's just like I don't know what you're saying. So that's pretty tough. Another thing I'm having trouble with is like dumb little things. And one thing is, um, I say in English, you say like, does this go in the refrigerator? And here you don't say geht das im Kühlschrank. You say, um, what do you say? You say kommt das im Kühlschrank. And like my host family, like my host mom has corrected me a bunch of times because I've asked like multiple times, or I've said it wrong a couple times. And she like thinks it makes total sense in German, and I'm like, no, it makes total sense in English. Like, does this go in the refrigerator? Not does this come in the refrigerator? Like, it's so confusing to me. That just like definitely doesn't make sense. Herbstferien was this past week, and I was supposed to go on Monday to. I only had a week in Bayern. We only have a week. I don't know why, but in Bayern, and I don't know about any other places like in southern Germany, but in Bayern we only had a week. Um, and what was I going to say about that? Uh, oh, Monday to Wednesday, I was supposed to go to Austria and Hungary with my host mom and two sisters. Then I got sick, and well, I was out until 5:30 in the morning on one night. Then I had to wake up at like 10 because my host sisters woke me up and are loud and don't understand the concept of me sleeping in past 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. And then I just like got sick, and then I had mono over the summer, so I was worried I was gonna get mono again, and I just like thought it would be better to stay home even though I really wanted to go. Um, so yeah, I missed out on that, and then the rest of the week I just sort of like hung out with my family, and then on the weekend it was just like a normal weekend. And I'm still kind of sick. I don't know if you can tell. Let's see, what else? So yeah, needless to say, I'm like glad to go back to school because I really like the social aspect of it and like talking to people and having a life. All right. Yeah, Matt talked a little bit about this too. I'm like, ugh, some days are so good for me in German, and then other days are just like horrible. Like I can't understand things. I can't speak. My accent's horrible, and it's just like really frustrating. And I know we've only been here like 2 months, but still, like I want my German to be good, and I'm just wondering like when it will be good. And I feel like it's like really hard to like tell if I'm getting better. Like I know I'm getting better. And I've had a couple people tell me that I'm getting better, but I've had 5 years of German and I feel like I'm not learning. Like I'm not where I want to be at all. And I have no idea how people who are getting grades, I don't know how you're doing this. I'm not getting any grades and it's like still hard for me in school. Like I do not know how you guys are surviving. So props and kudos to you. That's awesome. But yeah. Germany, Germany, Germany. And Matt, you're correct. Team Dino does rock. We're the best ever.